Incredible comfort by 2-0.
Later today, BBC Three will have live coverage of South Korea versus Nigeria. Meanwhile, BBC One and the HD channel will be showing Maradona's Argentina in their final group game against Greece.
Okay, so here's a funny story. Tomorrow morning, I'm getting surgically castrated. Nothing? No? Wow, tough crowd.
What are you on about?
It is Ruth. She wants me to have a little trim downstairs, so I thought, you know, why not?
Why not? Well, it's not like getting a haircut. They don't just grow back.
I knew that. I didn't know that.
A puppet show for adults. Mongrels, Tuesday at 10 on BBC Three.
See, hear and feel it again this year with the BBC at Glastonbury.
A lot of people would think I'm mad. You know, they'd say, no, Johnny, don't do it. You can do this. You have to do this.
I do like taking risks. I think it's a very important part of life.
I mean, you talking to me is a risk.
What do you mean, am I fearless? No, I'm not a fearful person.
I thrive on taking risks. Skiing, glacial skiing, heli skiing, base jumping, darts.
Bit of a sloppy landing, but otherwise a fair effort.
Parkour is pretty easy. I think I've done it now.
You know, that's the brilliant thing about BBC Three. You know, it encourages like directors, actors, producers, and to try something experimental, different. You all right, Matt?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Broke both tibs and fibs, clavicle, metatarsals, metacarpals, 3 ribs, half my pelvis, half of my scrotum. Sternum, sorry. Sternum. Do I have a mantra? Always go the extra mile, especially if, like, what you want is, like, a mile away.
There's that sickly child on a crutch pulling at my sleeve going, don't go, Johnny. And the Pied Piper's music's too strong, and I want to get into that mountain. Get off me, fear!
Looks good.
Whoa! Watch and learn, kids. Watch and learn. Who's the daddy?
A panto dame puts in a painful performance in Bizarre ER next tonight, straight after more crazy shenanigans in Total Wipeout.
Buenos Aires, South America. Still 7,000 miles from home. 20 fearless Brits, including a can-can teacher, a play supervisor and a magistrate, have travelled to Argentina to test their mettle on some rubber and foam. 19 will fall over a lot and fail, but 1 will fall over a lot and succeed, and walk away with £10,000. Let the games begin.
Welcome once again to the show that some people are calling the greatest TV programme on the planet. Though admittedly those people all work for the BBC press department. And they've just been fired. Today, 20 fresh competitors will boldly go where approximately 400 Britons have gone before. Time now to take a look at the course that some other people are calling the most entertaining challenge known to mankind. Thanks, Mum. Here's how it's going to work.
The qualifier, El Qualifico. Crash Mountain, El Accidente de Montana. Dizzy Dummies, El Dummy de Serioso Injurio. And the grand finale, the Wipeout Zone, El Rondo de Grande Tragedia.
So, the course is ready, the competitors are ready, and my co-host Amanda Byram's ready. So as soon as I'm ready, we can get started. Come on, Hammond, get in the zone. Yep, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm joined now at the top of the qualifier by Kirsty from Northampton. What do you do for fun?
For fun, I have a personal trainer and I also volunteer as a jog leader. We go around the park and I motivate everybody to come out jogging.
Oh, well, on that note then, Kirsty, jog on.
OK, I will do.
She's a leader. Should I follow her?
I've got 3 lines on my shirt. I've got 2 eyes on the prize. But there's only one winner, baby. It's England 1, Argentina 0.
Yep, so Kirsty kicking off with a brilliant football analogy. Let's hope she doesn't get thrashed, as her first obstacle today is the brand new rake in the face. What does that mean, actually? And Kirsty's off. Can she make her way across the rakes? No. No, she can't. What Kirsty doesn't know is that some of the rakes aren't actually nailed down, and that slightly underhand tactic makes the current score England 0, Argentina 1. 33-year-old Kirsty is a football development manager. I don't think that means she blows up footballs. Careful. Oh! Game of 2 halves, these rakes. Now here's a chance to equalise. Oh, dear. Argentina 2, and a yellow card for diving. She actually looks happy. I don't know why. Bend It Like Kirsty takes the slower, more watery route to the next obstacle. Yes, it's Old Faithful, the sucker punch. Now, Kirsty needs to dodge 22 pneumatic boxing gloves. Here we go. Time is of the essence here if she wants to qualify for the next round. Come on, Kirsty. Good dodging. Oh, ow. Yeah. That was dirty. Not so much the hand of God, more the fist of God. Aye, that's 3-0. That mud proving a tricky customer, as per usual. Not as tricky as the next obstacle. Yep, it's the big balls. Yep. 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 OK, come on, that's enough now. Yeah, stop that. Just, there we go. Up the ramp, and a chance for Kirsty to show off her ball skills.
Oh my gosh!
Hang around too long, and this might happen. It kind of encourages them to get a move on. Yeah, actually quite a good idea. Here we go. Oh, she's on the second ball. Come on, Kirsty. England might just make a comeback here. Yes! Oh! Oh, Kirsty's so close to scoring, but as it stands, it's England 0, Argentina 4. Now, remember, the clock keeps ticking, so Kirsty needs to be as quick as she can getting over to the final obstacle.
The cradles of doom!
That's just silly. It is just to skip over the cradles onto the finish podium where the clock stops. That would be easy if these were ordinary cradles, but remember, these are...
What? The cradles of doom!
Who is that? It's just... Kirsty's on to the first. OK, it's a late charge, but can she score a consolation goal? Come on, Kirsty. Do it for the 3 Lions. Oh! Oh, so near. All she needs now is to jump onto the finish podium for the clock to stop.
Come on, Kirsty.
Come on, Sweet Pea.
Yes, onto the podium. Yes, yes! Really? No! Ever so no. No, looks like she's entered injury time. Oh, that's England 0, Argentina 5. After that thrashing, Kirsty climbs her way to the finish podium in a time of 3 minutes 27. But will that be enough for her to qualify for the next round? You did?
Yes!
The second contestant today is Total Wipeout's first ever Hobbit. Yep, playing for you today, the air ukulele is Jack Bilbo Clayton.
Bilbo Baggins, bravest little hobbit of them all.
Is that really your real name?
That is my actual name, yeah. It's my, it's on my passport, so it's official. That's my name.
Well,
good luck, precious.
I think that was a Gollum impression from Amanda. Yeah. Voice was quite close. OK, Bilbo's quest has begun. Ooh, that is great work from our hairy hobbit friend. Second set of rakes now. No, he's found the loose one. Yeah, it looks like he took that right in the precious. Let's hope hobbits can swim. Yes, they can. That's a relief. The sucker punch now. This should be nothing compared to fighting all those elf things. No. The sucker punch really warming up. That one was higher, just missed his goblins. His little hobbit face in the mud. Right, it's big ball time.
Come on. Live the dream. Come on.
Yeah, come on, live the dream. Just do it quickly. That motivator's waiting. It's... Oh, yes. Oh. Not so much a dream. It's a nightmare. Recurring nightmare. Again and again. Hobbits aren't good at that. Onto the cradles. Bilbo well ahead of Kirsty at this point. Ooh, onto the first, quite smoothly. This could be good. Harder than it looks, this. Must be. Looks quite easy. Comfortably onto the second. Just one more jump to complete the trilogy. Come on, Bilbo, this is all about timing.
Oh, Bilbo.
And saving Middle-earth. That's Mordor or something, I don't know. Oh, that wasn't it. Despite that clangor, Bilbo finishes in a time of 3 minutes 6, which in Hobbit time is about 7 days. It's the air ukulele briefly again there. Right, who's this? It's getting clearer. Ah, yes, it's tarot card reading Helen from Essex.
What do the cards predict for you today?
I shouldn't leave behind what is safe and secure in search of an impossible dream.
That's just stuff.
The impossible dream.
Helen ignoring the tarot cards, and she's, staying on the rakes. Found the loose one, but stayed on.
The unbeatable foe.
Fortune seems to be favouring Helen. She is laughing in fate's face. And getting hit in the face with a rake. Yeah.
This is my...
Collected that properly in the face. Come on, Helen, this is stirring stuff. Seems to be making destiny her own. Even if the dream is impossible, it's not going to stop her now. I can't keep this stuff up. Onto the sucker punch. Oh. Oh, that's bad luck. 7 years bad luck. I think the impossible dream just got impossibler. This man is wearing a mystical headband of illusion.
Look at my guns. Would you like to touch?
I'll pass.
Okay, this is Darren Brown. So, like his Neely namesake, can Darren produce extraordinary illusions? No, probably not.
Any special skills you've got going on for out there?
I can't swim and I'm scared of heights, but should be okay, I think.
Do you know what show this is?
My name's Darren Brown, and being the no illusion, I'm going to wipe out this Wipeout course.
He must have seen a form or something. Using his incredible powers of foresight, Darren knows exactly what's going to happen next. No, he didn't foresee that particular rake. Never mind, because if, like his Neely namesake, Darren can predict lottery numbers, he should have no problem predicting which one of these rakes is going to flip up. Oh. Yeah, he missed that one. Oh, no, he's lost his headband of illusion. Yeah, if you look here, this is the moment of disaster. Clean off. He lost the headband. Ooh, I fear for him now, virtually powerless. Without the headband of illusion, Darren returns to being an ordinary mortal like you or me. Well, you, obviously. He's back up. Let's see how he can do as a normal human being. Now, see, it's impossible. It's never going to work.
Come on!
Yes! I think I'll come back to Darren.
I'm joined now at the top of the qualifier by Chris, who's an events manager from Essex. So, Chris, how do you feel about taking on the wrath of the qualifier here today?
I'm a pro, so it shouldn't take too much problem at all, to be quite honest.
Chris is a professional events manager. Phew. There's nothing worse than an amateur events manager. So let's see how he manages the rake in the face. Oh! Yep. Well then, Chris, consider that event managed professionally. Yeah, you see, an amateur would have messed that up. That bit where his head bent back and then he fell in the water. Right, it's the sucker punch. Let's hope Chris manages this as professionally as he did the rakes. He's on. Yes, he's... Oh. If you want your events managed this well, I have a business card you can borrow. It's a bit muddy, but you can still read it. Right, back to Darren Brown and his missing headband of illusion.
Come on, round up.
Come on, man of illusion. Can he cross the big balls with only his mortal powers? I think he can. Yeah, that's indigestion, that face. It's not pain.
Come on, round up.
He's got a nickname for himself. That's bad. I'm not so sure now. I've got a bad feeling.
Come on!
Oh, I can't watch. Watch out for the motivator. It's gonna... OK, move. Yeah! Oh. Yeah, well, that's half a ball cleared. Oh. Right, meet 39-year-old David, who is a massive fan of William Shakespeare. See?
I have a passion for Shakespeare. The bard's words lift my heart.
Ah, to qualify or not to qualify, David. That is the question.
Indeed.
I dance, I run, I fall, I expect.
Was that the Clash?
Boldly brave Sir Dave rode forth to save the day. He was not afraid. Brave, brave Sir Dave. He wasn't afraid of the scary lake, so scuffing his elbow or smacking his head.
Oh, Lord!
Oh, David!
There is a fine line between comedy and tragedy, and I think David might have just crossed it there.
Boldly brave Sir Dave rode forth to save the day. He was not afraid.
Verily, brave Sir Dave doth look in need of a chest
He
X-ray.
wasn't afraid of the scary rakes, of crushing his big toe or busting his eyeball, or snapping his kneecap, or stubbing his nostril, or scratching his bladder, or losing his hairpiece, or scratching his finger, or burning his butt.
What would Shakespeare do now? He'd give up, I imagine. The rakes are causing havoc today. None of the contestants know which of them is loose and which is fixed. So what's needed is someone who just goes for it. Someone who doesn't think of the consequences. A real animal. Could 20-year-old Sarah from Cumbria be that person? Yeah, she can be. Yeah.
I'm gonna swim like an ostrich and run like a seal!
Hang on, what was... Did she just... Can we rewind that?
I'm gonna swim like an ostrich and run like a seal!
Yeah, she did say swim like an ostrich and run like a seal. That's a shame. She'd be better running like an ostrich. And... OK, let's see what running like a seal looks like. Oh, right. That's why you hardly ever see them do it in the wild. Let's go to a leaderboard. 6 runners have been through the qualifier, 14 still to come, and at the moment, brave Sir Dave is in the lead, followed very closely by Bilbo and High Priestess Helen. Sarah is 4th, Pro Chris is 5th, and Bend It Like Kirsty in danger of relegation. Oh, look who it is. It's Darren Brown. I've forgotten about him. Darren no longer has his headband of illusion, but he's not giving up. Come on, Darren. Oh, yes. A fine sight. To someone. Yes! He's on! He does look tired, though. Let's just hope the rocking motion doesn't send him off to sleep. Come on, Darren. Come on. Come on. No rush. No, wait, opposite that. There's quite a lot of rush. Darren, there's a rush. Rush. Come on! Oh. I shouldn't have rushed him. Darren makes it to the end with a time of 5 minutes 56. I suspect he may not qualify with that, but he's a winner in my eyes. Yeah.
How do you feel after that? Is that a silly question?
I'm ready for the final now, I think. Bit of rest, recuperation, and I'll be there.
You lost your headband very early on. I'm thinking that's where your powers lay, Darren.
That's where it went wrong. I need that to keep the air out my eyes.
I feel I should apologise for the poor form of today's competitors. I won't, of course, because it's not my fault, but I feel I should. Is there no one who can tame the qualifier today? What's required here is someone incredible, someone amazing.
My name's Amy. You might spell it A-M-Y, but I spell it amazing.
Wow, I love this. I just ask for stuff and it appears. Brilliant. Helicopter made of gold. No? Nothing. Probably wouldn't have worked anyway.
Here's amazing Amy at the balls, and by the looks of her, it's not been all that amazing up till now. Here we go. Oh! And that's more than made up for it. It was magnificent. A step, a slip, a flying V, and a splash. Amazing.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
My time must have been amazing.
Oh.
I was amazingly not very quick. That's the amazing part. I would love to get to the next round. That would be absolutely amazing. Oh, it was just an amazing experience.
Now, this is Danny from Blackburn. She's a figure skating champion.
I'm going to skate across this finish line.
Then there's Hannah from Runcorn. She's won at Crufts. Obviously not her dog, clearly.
Let this dog show you!
And this is Johnny from Bury.
Second place is first loser.
He won a drawing competition when he was 8 years old. So I swam a width once. I got a certificate and everything. So the burning question is, can these three champions utilise their unique skills to conquer the total Wipeout course? Or at least provide an entertaining montage. Let's find out.
I got a sheet for my bed and a pillow for my head. I got a pencil full of lead, some water for my throat. I got buttons for my coat and sails on my boat. So much more than I needed before. I got money in the meter and a turbo. I eat the road, now it's getting on the road. So to get sweeter on the legs on my tails and a head for a hair. All in a pan and some shoes in my feet. I got a shelf full of books and most of my teeth. Few pairs of socks and a dog with a lock. I got food in my belly, analyzes for my telly, and nothing's gonna bring me down.
Come on, ball.
Cross the track! Nothing's gonna bring me down.
Interesting total Wipeout fact for you here. There are just 5 man-made structures visible from space. One of them is the Great Wall of China. The other 4 are the big red balls. Yep, true. So what else have I learned? Crufts winner Hannah isn't best in show with a time of 3 minutes 2. Johnny almost creates a masterpiece in 2 minutes 39. But it's 10s all round for Ice Ice Danny, the fastest so far today with 2 minutes 37. 50-year-old Dean is a builder from Darlington, and he's got a little secret. Quite a big little secret. I know it because he's swore me to secrecy. But don't you worry, Dean. My lips are sealed. I won't tell a soul. Not a word.
As long as the wheels are turning.
Amanda, I'm doing this for you!
Oh, right, well, Dean's secret isn't really very secret anymore. He loves Amanda. What he needs is a cold dip. That should do it. Calm things down, no end. I'm not sure Amanda's all that impressed.
Oh, poor Dean. Dean the Builder, can I jump it? That kind of speaks for itself, really, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, yeah.
What does the back say?
Dean the Builder, yes I can!
Where'd you get that line from?
Just made it up, really. Just something, it just made it up, really.
Yeah, it's been on the telly for like 20 years, hasn't it?
I think he's hoping to wear her down. Can Dean the Builder win back Amanda's respect by crossing the cradles of doom? That'll do it if he can. Yeah, he's on to the first. Oh. Spectacular reverse head slap off the second. He's trying. Dean, it's really important to make a girl laugh. And you did that.
I'm right here waiting for you.
You see, it's true. Love does indeed conquer all as Dean smashes his way to the top of the leaderboard.
Amanda, done that for you.
Don't forget your wife, Dean. Oh, you have. Okay.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Thank you. I was dying to say that earlier on, but I never got a chance. I spent weeks and weeks and weeks learning all these little things all about yourself.
A little bit scared now.
Okay, time to move on. It is. Next is 36-year-old martial arts enthusiast Lee from Omar. Using performance dance, Lee is saying, "Hello, Argentina."
You may sing Kung Fu Panda. You ain't sing Kung Fu Lee. I'm going to take this on Kung Fu Style Lee.
Well, that was actually disappointing. I hope his run is better. Wow, and it is! That's... Oh, bit of trouble on the second set, but he's holding on. And he's across. Using the medium of dance, Lee is now claiming that he'll have no problems crossing the cradles of doom. So, can he be true to his word? Come on, Lee. Cradles await. Ooh, he's on to the first one. This is going to be something pretty special. Yeah, neither pretty nor special in the end. Those cradles. Nevertheless, Precise Lee is the fastest so far in an incredible 2 minutes 11. Let's see who's next.
There ain't no mountain high enough, there ain't no valley low enough, and there certainly ain't no obstacle course hard enough to stop me from winning.
This is Junior, age 23. Unbelievably, he's one of the youngest magistrates in the UK. Didn't judge that very well. No. Junior's got very modest goals. For example, when he grows up, he wants to change the world.
One day I hope to be the Prime Minister of Great Britain, so aiming as high as I can, you know.
What's the first thing you would do?
I'd probably just drive round and wave at people, you know.
That's brilliant!
I think maybe Junior's confusing the Prime Minister with the Queen. But he has reached the cradles in a very quick time. So he's on to the first. Come on, Junior. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's in the timing. And the second.
Would you vote for Junior?
No. No. Oh, brilliant stuff, though, from the Junior Minister. Only 1 second behind Precise Lee. That's quite a time.
Junior is now one of a select few to have actually crossed the cradles today. There is a knack to crossing these, you know, a knack so secret that if the contestants found out, it would make a mockery of the qualifier, maybe even leading to the show being axed and 40 Argentinians losing their jobs. It's about timing your jump, isn't it? Oh, did I just... ooh, I said it. Oops.
This is Gareth. He works for the London Underground, as you can tell by how quick, efficient and reliable he is. Gareth closely adhering to underground rules here by staying away from the edge of the platform.
Mind the gap, Gareth!
Somebody had to. Just for Gareth, here's a quick lesson in what not to do on the Cradles of Doom. Lesson 1, as demonstrated by Fiona from Forfar. Don't tap dance. It just ran out. That's a frighteningly far fall for Fiona from Forfar. Lesson 2. Here's forklift driver Jane.
Come on, Jane!
However hard you try, you won't rock the cradle. But the cradle may well rock you. And remember Pro Chris, here he is with the third and final lesson. Don't listen to Amanda.
It's all about speed, Chris. Come on.
Let's do it, baby. Here we go.
I feel like that was my fault.
She doesn't feel guilt, she just looks it occasionally. So let's see if any of these lessons have helped mind the Gareth. Obviously, he's listened to my sage advice and is simply waiting for the perfect opportunity to jump. Look at that. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, delay is expected. Let's have a second look at the leaderboard. Precise Lee has just pipped Junior Minister by 1 second to the top of the leaderboard, with Dean the Builder in third. Sliding rapidly down the field in sixth is Brave Sir Dave. Fiona from Forfar is in 9th, and Sarah's looking precarious in 12th place. This is 30-year-old Claire from Derbyshire. Just getting warmed up there.
Total Wipeout! I'm going to conquer your balls! Woo!
Crikey.
By day, she's a university lecturer, and by night...
I teach pole dancing, burlesque dancing and can-can. Woo!
So, can Claire high kick her way over the rakes? She's making good progress. This is a great start. Come on, can Claire. Wow. Yes, this is looking... there's a lot of noise, but... She's made it over the rakes, so can Claire make it across the sucker punch? No, she can't.
Not leaving very much to the imagination with them shorts, Claire, are you?
OK, she's on the first cradle in a great time as well. Can she make the second? Yep, she can. If she can make this final jump, she will have the fastest time of the day. This has been an astonishing time. And she has 1 minute 51. I think you'll be seeing a lot more of her. I mean, no, you know what I mean. Now, for the penultimate contestant. His friends call him a smoocher. Meet today's most eligible bachelor. Colin.
Digging it down.
Here he goes. Ooh, he's off like a speeding bullet. Oh, straight into a sandbag. That's... Can Colin the Irresistible tame the hearts of the big balls? No, predictably, he can't tame the hearts of the big balls. But he did get a goodbye hug.
What sets this show apart is the sheer heroism demonstrated by the contestants. Because when the going gets tough, do they quit? No, they don't. When the chips are down, do they run away crying? Well, occasionally. But do they embody the never say die spirit that saw this country through 2 world wars? No, they don't. Time for the last contestant.
I'm a rock and rollin', jiving, thriving, nifty 50. Watch me go.
Reflexologist Jan is the eldest contestant of the day. I'm not going to say that to her face, which has just been hit by a rake. That won't faze Jan because she's a black belt in the art of positive thinking.
In my mind, I know that I can do it.
Yes, you can. Probably. Come on, Jan. You can do this. You can do this. Yes, you can. Come on, then. Oh. That won't faze Jan either because she's analysed this course inside and out.
Hey, you know, what's a few puddles?
See? What's a few puddles?
Come on, Jan. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you.
Yeah, okay, that's... Yes. Who had who? She might not have made the rakes, but Jan will have no problems with the sucker punch.
Come on, Jan, you can do it. Might never matter.
This is more like it. A positive start. Yes. Oh, followed by a positive punch.
It's hard to move.
I'm probably the oldest bod here, but what I lack in stamina and in age, I can make up for up here.
Which means Jan will have no problems with these.
Right. Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it.
You won't beat me.
No, it won't beat you.
Not beat me.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. I'll be honest, I'm not feeling as positive as I was about this. She's still going, though. Where she's finding these reserves of energy from, I don't know. She's digging deep. And all that other stuff that people do when they're really trying hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm at the top. Oh, he's so close.
Yeah?
He's so close.
This is moving, actually. Genuinely. Yes. Talking yourself through it. Come on, Jan. The first cradle.
2 more hill jumps.
This is too much. I'm on the edge of my seat. Yes. Yeah, I've got to admit, I was expecting a bit more than that. A cleverer man than me once said, victory is a thing of the will, but there are some victories worse than defeat, and some defeats more triumphant than victories. Unfortunately, I've no idea what any of that means, but I'm sure it's really pertinent and important right now.
I'm exhausted just watching her.
Positive Jan snatches victory from the jaws of defeat with a positively epic time of 8 minutes, 17 seconds. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I made it.
I think she's going to cry.
So let's have a look at the final leaderboard. Can Claire is at the top, with Precise Lee in second and Junior Minister in third. Colin the Irresistible is in sixth. Amazing Amy is in ninth. And Bilbo has just hung in there by the skin of his hobbity little teeth in 12th place.
Well, that's the qualifier over, and around about now, I tend to feel a bit sad. Just as I was getting to know those brave contestants, in the blink of an eye, 8 of them have gone. I wonder what they're doing now. I will remember them. Actually, you know what? I've already forgotten their names, apart from Underwater Cuthbert. There wasn't an Underwater Cuthbert, was there? But what awaits the 12 lucky souls who've made it this far? Well, riddle me this. When is a mountain not a mountain? Well, when it consists of 12 big podiums wobbling about in stagnant pond water.
The 12 remaining contestants have a mountain to climb, and there's only one way to get there. It's a sprint to the centre podium over one moving arm, whilst avoiding the other two. If they crash out, they'll need to try again. The first 5 to make it are heading for the next round. The other 7 are heading for the loser's bench. And casualty, sometimes. On podiums 1, 2 and 3, Fiona from Forfar.
Oh, God.
Looking calm. Can Claire.
I was the first in the qualifier. I'll be first to that centre.
And Bilbo.
Watch Bilbo go. I'm going to be the lord of this ring.
Yep. On podium 4, about to give a rousing speech, it's Junior Minister.
What goes up must come down, but you lot are going down first.
Oh, bravo. Yeah. On 5, it's...
Only brave Sir Dave rode forth to save the day.
Ole, ole, ole! You're all going down today!
Ah, brilliant. Richard III, my second favourite Shakespeare play. On podium 6, 7 and 8, Amazing Amy. Dean the Builder.
Woo!
And Just Johnny. On 9.
Whoa! Everybody got a kung fu fighting!
Precisely. And on podiums 10, 11 and 12. Here, Hannah.
This top dog's gonna be centre stage! Yes!
He's irresistible. It's Colin. And Ice Ice Danny.
All these other guys are gonna crash into the water!
Time now for an uplifting experience with a dash of falling. It's Crash Mountain. Are you all ready? 3, 2, 1.
And so it begins. The first 5 to make it to the centre will go through to the next round. Ooh, that is fast. Oh! Johnny's off. Bilbo somehow manages to do even worse. Never got near it, mistakenly thinking he has huge hobbit feet. Oh, that's Lee clean off too. At the speed this thing's moving, we could be here a while. Just who's going to ever make that? Oh, I spoke too soon. Fiona from Forfar is first on, but then off. They've got to make it to their feet at some point if they want to get to the centre. Who was that? Oh, that was Ice Ice Danny.
They all look a little bit drunk.
Well, that should sober Colin up. And Junior Minister. And Dean the Builder too. Yeah, what they don't realise is that pool is 40% Argentine rum. Bilbo gives it a crack. Probably receives a fracture for his efforts. Ooh, what's this from Just Johnny? Yeah, so close. Glory cruelly snatched by the sweeper arm. Who's going to give it a go? It's Can Claire. Doing pretty well. No one's made it to the centre yet. She might be the first. Could she be the first? No. She's down. Clean off her feet. Will anyone go through to the next round today? I'm brave Sir Dave.
Is it really that hard?
I'm going to say yes, it is. Oh, Junior makes a bid for glory and he's across and into the next round. 4 places remain. Make that 3. No, yes, precisely has made it as well. All of a sudden. Just Johnny making a dash and he's done it as well. They've watched and learned, obviously. Junior Minister precisely and Just Johnny are through. 2 places remain. Will it be Hannah, Colin, Can Claire, Amazing Amy, Fiona from Forfar, Dean the Builder, Brave Sir Dave, Bilbo or Ice Ice Danny?
Oh, bless you, Danny.
Colin takes his turn, ducking and diving. This is close. This is... Oh, that was very close. Will Colin get time for another go? Can Claire again. Survives 1 sweep. Oh, that was close. But the beam gets its revenge. Hannah's on for the first time for Hannah. She's hanging on. Oh, no, she isn't. Yeah, it's a bit late for her first attempt, but it hasn't ended well for her. Meanwhile, Dean's sneaking along the platform. This might be his last chance.
Oh, come on, Dean, he's doing it for me. Get up!
Yeah, almost. Up. Colin in there too. Dean's dream might be over now. Colin making a run for it. Bilbo's off, but Colin's made it, so only one place remains. Danny has her eye on that final place. So near, but so far. Amy making a last-ditch attempt at that final spot.
Oh, I haven't seen Amy for a while.
Well, this is it. It's now or nothing. And she's done it. She's done it. She's on.
And we have 5.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
So, Crash Mountain has plucked the 5 mighty mountaineers from the other 7 who never made it out of base camp. Those 7 had their moment to shine, and they blew it. So let's give them another moment to talk about it a bit.
I came in with a quest, and I failed the hobbits, I failed the elves, I failed everyone.
Absolutely terrifying. Even before it started to move and go round, I was just wanting to cry.
I thought I had it at one point, but I just couldn't get the strength to pick myself up.
And I would put one foot forward, hit it, the platform moved, and I was in the drink again.
It was so slippery, I just didn't have the grip to stand and then run, and it kept coming and knocking me off.
Absolutely gutted. Never been as devastated in my life.
I'll just have to find another way to win £10,000.
So, 2 rounds down and just 5 competitors remain. You don't need me to tell you what's next. Apparently you do. It is Dizzy Dummies.
So here's how this goes. The 5 contestants will be spun fast in that poorly modified tumble dryer and then released to dart straight-ish over the rotating bungee frame. Then it's a stumble to the pyramid beams. The last person to the other side will be eliminated and the whole rigmarole will then be repeated, but this time they'll cross the barrel bridge. The last person across will be eliminated, leaving today's 3 finalists who will all go through to the wipeout zone.
5 brave souls are about to take on the wrath of the Dizzy Dummy. And they're raring to go. Are you all ready?
No.
Oh, well, we're going to go anyway. 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's take this opportunity to meet today's 5 Dizzy Dummies. He was first across Crash Mountain, and he's Prime Minister in waiting. It's Junior Minister. He's quick, he's fast, he's precise. It's precisely. He once drew a picture. It's just Johnny. He loves the ladies. And the ladies are still undecided.
Taking it down.
It's Colin the Irresistible. She's amazing.
Hey, amazing.
It's amazing Amy. The dummies are reaching the end of their gyratory torture session, and they're off. Amy leading the field towards the bungee frame. Ooh, she's quick, straight through.
Oh, yeah, Amy. Chicks rule.
The others are floundering as Amy heads to the pyramid beams. Junior Minister's through, though. Colin isn't. Amazing Amy making it over the first pyramid.
Good girl, Amy.
And she's over to the second platform.
Oh, no, no, no!
No, that's just hideously wrong. Amy's taken out herself, 2 pyramids and Junior Minister. That really is amazing. So they'll all need to swim back to the start. Precisely's making a run for it, with just Johnny close behind. Lee then jumping for it. And can't hang on in there. It's back to the start for him.
Johnny's getting himself rather familiar with that obstacle.
Okay. Just Johnny diving for it now. No, can't hang on in there either. That second platform is proving impassable so far. Colin. Oh, he's made it!
Yes! Because he's only a little feller.
This is looking good. Junior Minister not far behind. Suddenly everyone getting to grips with this. Amazing Amy now. Come on, Amy. Come on, come on. Oh, no. Colin making a final dash. Yes, and he's through and safe for now.
Yes.
A fantastic jump from Colin the Irresistible there. Junior Minister going for it now. Just one jump. Come on. Oh, no. Oh. And Junior Minister is through as well. Using a floater to finish, but it worked. They're all looking pretty tired now. It's Precise Lee, Amazing Amy and just Johnny left. The last across will be eliminated. Precise Lee makes it, so it's now down to the last two. Johnny now. Oh!
Amy, come on! Come on, Amy!
Oh, and this is outrageous. Amy tries to climb over Johnny. They're both holding on. This is desperation. No, Amy slips and hands Johnny the win.
I don't believe it.
Now, if there's one thing you should have learned about Total Wipeout by now, it is to expect the unexpected, which would, of course, make it the expected. So then it ceases to be unexpected. Where I'm trying to go with this is, it turns out that the exertion of the game was a little too much for Johnny.
Despite a spectacular performance all day, Johnny hurt his eye and, after medical advice, has had to withdraw from the competition.
Absolutely gutted, disappointed. I thought I could go all the way to the final, but obviously it's not meant to be. Clearly going on in circles is not my forte.
So Amazing Amy is, amazingly, back in the game and takes Johnny's place in the second round of Dizzy Dummies. It's time to go back, once again, to the most tranquil and calm place on Earth.
Oh, this is relaxing. Time to kick back, take a deep breath, and just take it easy. Feel your worries ebb away as you sense that the thing's finally slowing down. It's game on, and Amy's first out of the trap again.
Come on, Amy!
Oh, she's down. Oh, as is just about everyone else. Someone's through, but I've no idea who it is. You do start to get a sense that this is actually quite difficult. OK, Lee then has made it to the barrel bridge. He's on it. Junior Minister's on as well now.
Yes!
There's Amy. Colin waiting for the right time. Oh, the right time to fall in. Junior's in trouble as well.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
He'll be joining Colin back at the start. Still not far to swim. Lee making good progress, with Amy not far behind. Scratch that. Lee's on his own now. And in pain. Oh, yeah. I call that move the spread eagle. People only do it once. Lee's just got 2 more barrels to go, and he'll be into the final. Lining up for his jump. Oh, he's done it again! People only do that twice, once. Oh, no. Yeah, still it's working for him. But most of him. Can he do it? Come on, Lee. Come on. Come on. Oh! Crying out loud. Yes! Yes! He's today's first finalist, but at what price?
I love it!
OK, Colin's made a new friend. OK. 2 spots left in the final. It's between Colin, Amy and Junior now. Oh, Colin is in.
No pot of gold for Colin.
Competing now for those places in the final. Come on. Oh, Amy's gone. Junior has got a clear run now.
The possible future leader of Great Britain.
Well, when he becomes the leader, he'll probably regret doing this, but we can enjoy it for now.
Hang on, Junior, hang on!
OK, having a little rest. Not surprised this is exhausting, of course. Yeah.
Yes!
Colin closing the gap. But Junior is doing well.
Yes! Come on, Junior.
Just one barrel away from the final. Oh, this is getting close. And tense. Amy's still falling in. That girl does not give up easily. Colin catching Junior up. He's changing lane to try and overtake. Oh, he's neck and neck now. Junior leaps and he's through. One more spot in today's final. Can Colin make it? Yes, he can. There goes the klaxon. And Amy is out of the competition, genuinely, this time.
You got a second chance, Amy. What were you doing?
That was so hard.
Did you think going back into this, because you were being given a second chance, that was going to give you the strength and the determination to get through?
No, I just thought it was like torture, really. They did it to me on purpose. I think it was like a little plan.
So, Junior Minister from Wales, Precisely and Colin the Irresistible, both from Northern Ireland, have made it through to today's final round, the Wipeout Zone. It's been a bumpy ride for those three Celtic heroes. A muddy, spinny, slippy sort of bumpy ride.
Feels great and very, very surreal. Still can't believe I'm here.
All my friends and family back home are going to be absolutely amazed that I've got this far.
Winning tonight would definitely mean a lot to me.
I don't look like a prime athletic specimen. I imagine people looking at me would just think, tiny, ginger, Northern Irish.
I think you got to have a self-belief, because if you don't believe yourself, you lose the first battle already.
I never do sports, I never go to the gym. You know, I'm more of a couch potato, you know.
I was always the last to be picked for the football team. I was too small to get onto the school rugby team.
I always mumble to myself, do it for your kids. Do it for your kids. Hope they're really proud of me.
I am the one and only. There's no, what's it? Oh, I don't know the words. What is the words of the song? It must, could be, it won't be We Are the Champions, because it has to be I.
I definitely got it in me.
I hope to be the first politician to win total wipeout.
As long as this Northern Irishman pulls it through and gets one over on the Welsh.
If I can do as good as Bruce Lee, I'll be okay.
And hopefully the Welsh will come out on top. We beat the Irish before, and I'm sure we beat them again.
I don't think there's been a Northern Irish winner, but hopefully tonight there will be.
The best, do, better than...
So, with only 3 competitors left in the race for the £10,000 prize and the Wipeout Zone imminent, crunch time is upon us. It's crunch o'clock. It's 0 crunch 100 hours. The little hand is pointing to the crunch and the big hand is pointing to the crunch as well. Where was I going with this? Ah, yes, basically, it's time for the Wipeout Zone.
This is what lies in wait for the 3 finalists. A headlong trip down the killer surf. Then a rapid climb up the rapid climb. They've got just 10 seconds to make it to the top before a tidal wave is unleashed. Then balance is everything on the balance beam. From there, they'll have to try to dodge the crazy sweeper. Then it's the rope swing onto the turntable and a final leap to the finish podium where the clock stops. The fastest will be crowned Total Wipeout champion and walk away with £10,000.
It's the Battle of the Celts on the Wipeout Zone tonight. And first to go, from Northern Ireland, it's Colin.
Archaeologist Colin prepares himself, but will he be unearthing £10,000 of treasure tonight? And he's off. And he's in. Colin sets off with a quick swim to the cascades of the rapid climb. That torrent of water doesn't seem to be slowing him down. Once on his feet, Colin only has 10 seconds before the tidal wave hits. He's made it. This is a really strong start. Really strong from Colin. The balance beam now.
Oh, Colin, easy.
Now he's looking steady. Very steady. straight across, but things are about to get tougher with the crazy sweeper. He's just going for it. This is all in the timing, and it's looking very good so far, but that sweeper arm's coming back round after him, and he's just made... That was incredible. The rope swing to the turntable now. Big swing from Colin. He's landed bang in the middle. This is amazing. This is going to be a very hard time to beat. One final jump. And Colin completes the course in a staggering time of just 1 minute 24 seconds. So Colin, the first finalist, has just given a masterclass in how to defeat the Wipeout zone. He made it look easy, but it isn't, as I suspect his fellow finalists are about to find out.
Colin, that was absolutely unbelievable. I'll tell you, Colin, that your time tonight was 1 minute and 24 seconds.
Oh my God. I can't believe that.
You should be really, really proud. It's a fantastic time, but you've got two really strong competitors coming up behind. Yeah. Next to go is Junior.
Junior Minister looking nervous, and he doesn't even know what Colin's time was.
Come on, this one's for Wales.
So only the pressure of an entire country resting on his shoulders now. He's in the water. And it's another quick swim to the rapid climb.
Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Junior's on his feet. He's got 10 seconds to avoid that tidal wave. That little delay at the start means this is going to be close. 3, 2, 1. He's made that by the skin of his teeth. The balance beam next. Junior steps out, very steady so far, but remember, he's against the clock. He's got to do this in less than 1 minute 24. He's across. The crazy sweeper next. Oh no, he just froze! No ducking, no nothing. Well, Junior Minister is going to have to fly around the Wipeout zone now to stand a chance of beating Colin's time. He faces a swim and a climb before he can continue with the course. Now for the rope swing. No room for error here. On Junior Minister, here we go. He's hit the water, but... Oh, no. Sadly for him, his challenge is as good as over now. Nevertheless, he must now climb up to the turntable before that final leap to the finish. He's made it, but that's not enough to win him the big prize. His time was 2 minutes and 8 seconds, which ordinarily would be a very good time, unless you're competing with a Wipeout zone master like Colin. But he doesn't know that yet, so it's time for Amanda to break the news.
Junior, listen, you might be the Prime Minister of Britain someday, but I'm afraid you're not going to be total Wipeout champion because Colin was faster. Hard luck. You know what this means. Yours is the time to beat. Let's have a look. Ooh.
So it's an all-Irish final now, and Precise Lee has some target to beat.
I love you, kids.
The clock starts ticking as he hits the water. Now, Lee has to pull out all the stops if he's going to be crowned total Wipeout champion. 1 minute 24 is the target. Thousands of gallons of ice-cold Argentinian water are not going to help. Lee struggling straight away. Come on. He's on his feet and the 10 seconds begin. Now he's moving, he looks quick. He's at the top, which means no one's been battered by that tidal wave today. The balance beam now. Lee has to make this if he wants the prize. Come on. Well, he's on the beam. And moving fast. Oh no, disaster! Oh. I hate to say it, but Precise Lee lacked precision there, and that error could have just cost him the title. He's got a mountain to climb now. On to the crazy sweeper. Come on, Lee. A fast time now is still possible, but only just. Come on, Lee. Come on. Oh, one more. Oh, that was so near. With that fall, though, it's all over for Lee now. He doesn't know that, though, so he just has to keep trying. As far as he knows, he's just got to give it everything. Looking exhausted as he climbs to the rope swing. Come on, Lee. Oh, and he's off again. Punishing himself now. Lee just didn't get enough momentum there, and in he went. He's fallen off everything now. You've got to give it to him. He's not throwing in the towel. There's just one jump to go, and he's there. No! He's fallen off the finish podium, while Lee's had no luck at all. Coming unstuck on that final leap. With energy reserves running very low, Lee has one more go, and he makes it. And the clock stops at 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Poor Lee fell off everything and finished miles away from the prize. He doesn't know that yet, so it's over to Amanda to break the news.
Oh, come on out to me, my dear. You must be exhausted.
God, no, all I think of is my kids. But what can I do?
I'll tell you what, Lee, your kids are going to be proud of you no matter what. But unfortunately, you weren't fast enough tonight because, Colin, you are the total Wipeout champion!
So well done to archaeologist Colin Dunlop from Northern Ireland. This is probably the most valuable and significant find of his life. £10,000 and a priceless trophy, bringing his total haul to £10,007. That's all for today's competition, but join me next time when there'll be a portion of this, a piece of this, and a big new chunk of this. From Amanda and me, goodbye.
Trying to kill a flea ends in a visit to casualty. Keep it here on BBC Three for Bizarre ER coming up next.
Getting to know you, getting to know all.
Hello. Hello, my name's Lee Nelson. I'm going around the country letting people know about my TV show. It'd be real good if you could have a watch. Okay. Yes! Look at you, man. You're proper clever, innit, with the glasses and the wrong clothes. Oh, is you one of them fellas who's so clever at school, you used to turn up for exams? You was, weren't ya?
Lee Nelson's Well Good Show, Thursday at 10:30 on BBC Three. From high society to a slice of reality.
We are going to stick out like a sore thumb.
If you was by yourself, would you come in the spot?
I probably wouldn't, no. Oh my God, everyone's staring at me.
Four privileged girls are about to be taught a lesson they'll never forget.
How dare she judge me? She don't know me.
I've never met anyone like you in my life.
Kat, talk about it. Talk about it!
Let's show them what Peckham's really about. There's a lot to learn at the Peckham Finishing School for Girls. Wednesday at 9 on BBC Three.
Peckham Finishing School for Girls is next tonight. Before that on BBC Three, time to stomach the medical bazaar.
You see some strange sights in A&E.
I think bizarre would be an accurate word for this sort of problem. So come on.
For 6 months, our cameras have camped out in the emergency department of Northampton General Hospital.
Beautiful.
Waiting for the truly extraordinary cases to come through their doors.
No point in panicking.
The remarkable injuries you'd never normally see. From freaky fractures to the weirdest wounds. And mind-boggling operations.
There is a lot of pus in there, and when you put the knife in, it'll all squirt out.
No matter what they face, the stoic staff are never fazed.
What have you done to your backside? Grilled it.
These stories are jaw-dropping, sometimes silly, but always bizarre.
The best in
A woman trying to kill a flea lands herself in A&E.
I whacked it really hard and my foot slipped and the pliers just whacked my thumb really hard.
Christmas carnage when a tinsel trip results in this ghastly gift.
If it gets infected, that could cause, obviously, well, nasty sepsis and death.
Plus the extraordinary story of how a horror motorbike crash ripped a man in half.
I never had a chance.
And how surgeons repaired the devastation by giving him a bionic bottom.
The trick is to stimulate it electrically.
Northampton General is no stranger to real-life drama, but this budding panto dame has been upstaged by his unsightly elbow. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, yes, he has, etc.
Well, we're part of the St Albany charity players, and the panto this year in January is Robinson Crusoe. Yeah, and I'm Dame Primrose Perkins.
She's a lady. Burly Roofer Stephen was doing his bit for charity by taking part in a fundraising panto. Hello! Cast as the Dame, he was due to rehearse his dramatic entrance. The plan was to enter stage left, perform a forward roll and present himself and his bloomers to the audience. But Stephen's somersault went a bit squiffy. He careered into a cast member and bashed his arm. And despite being dressed as a woman with his bloomers on show, it was his enormous elbow that caused the most disturbing image of the night.
Villager number 1 actually knocked me over, and I've threatened to sue him, but considering he's only 11, I think I might give that one a miss. But I do hope that it goes down before the actual production starts.
The enormous elbow has caught the eye of A&E's very own leading lady, nurse practitioner Maria Catlin.
Does it actually hurt you up here?
No.
You've got no pain there at all?
No.
What you've got is bursitis. In your elbow, you've got a smaller collection of fluid. And what happens is that when you knock it, it will increase in size with fluid. And the bursitis itself, which you've got, is quite impressive. Normally they'll come up quite slowly.
So our roofer who's moonlighting as a panto dame is suffering from a condition called bursitis. But an X-ray is required to determine if this heinous hump is hiding a more serious fracture underneath.
Basically, over your pointed part of your elbow, you've got a little padded area. When you fall or have any direct trauma to it, basically it will fill with lots of fluid. Luckily, Mr. Hughes didn't have an underlying fracture, but he won't be roofing for a few days anyway.
So although the elbow requires a few days' rest, it's good news for Stephen and even better news for Northampton's buzzing amateur dramatics scene. There's no fracture, and the supersized swelling will gradually subside by itself.
Best thing to do is rest your elbow, take some anti-inflammatories, put some ice packs on it. And you haven't fractured anything, you haven't got any little tiny avulsions or anything.
So
like
there's
that.
no chips to the bone in any way?
No, none whatsoever. It's just
excellent.
unfortunate that you've got a wonderful bursitis. I must admit, it's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Well, thank you very much.
Maria, we applaud you. So, with Stephen's gigantic growth put in a sling, this dame can concentrate on learning his lines once again.
Cheers, thank you. The director will have to kick me in. He's got no choice, as I'm halfway through learning all the lines and there's nobody to recover it. But I do think we'll have to rethink on how we do the forward roll or a different way of showing my bloomers.
And when your unsightly swelling has gone down, Stephen, you can safely say it's behind you. Participating in the performing arts can be a perilous pursuit. Statistics report almost 2,500 annual accidents in UK cinemas, theatres and concert halls. Historically, treading the boards has always been a hotbed of hazards. Lighting was originally done by naked flame or gas, meaning fires were commonplace, leading to the introduction of the first safety curtain or iron in 1794 at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Although early versions were known to crush unsuspecting performers, this metal and inflammable blind was designed to seal the backstage area from the auditorium, stopping the spread of fire. Unfortunately, it failed to prevent the theatre burning down to the ground 15 years later. Even today, taking to the stage can be treacherous. From trips and falls to electrical faults. And of course, the trapdoor.
Bravo!
Props too can be problematic. In 2004, Oscar winner Cate Blanchett suffered head injuries during a Sydney production when her co-star slipped and smacked her with a radio. Sets themselves aren't any safer. In 2004, Jimmy Krankie fell 10 feet from a beanstalk in a Glasgow panto, suffering concussion and a broken collarbone.
Fun, Dabby, does it?
You don't even have to be a performer for a theatre trip to be perilous.
Vanilla, please.
Especially if you're in the gods or dress circle. Caution is advised when it comes to audience participation. In Birmingham 2003, 20 people were injured when the stage collapsed during a Best Dressed Nun contest at a performance of Sing-Along Sound of Music. But there is one performance to avoid altogether. Productions of the Scottish play are plagued with accidents, with a superstition that saying Macbeth inside a theatre will cause disaster. But the most bizarre incident of the curse happened outside a Cape Town playhouse, when a passerby asked a stagehand what was showing. As he replied, a spear fell out of a bundle being winched into the theatre, skewering the inquisitive pedestrian. Our second case has landed in A&E after a romantic night in bed with her fella ended in embarrassing circumstances. Meet 17-year-old Melissa, a young lady whose misfortune began with some unexpected company between the sheets.
I did something really stupid. My boyfriend's dog's got a flea, it's really bad, and she comes into the bedroom quite often, and I think she must have been rolling around on the bed or doing something, and they just went all over the bed.
But it's not flea bites that are Melissa's problem. She wanted to teach the parasite a lesson and leapt across the bed, making a lunge for her boyfriend's tool.
And all I could see was a big pair of pliers next to it. So I picked them up and was tapping it, trying to catch it, and then I whacked it really hard and my foot slipped and the pliers just whacked my thumb really hard, which really wasn't funny at the time. The smallest little thing in it still escaped. It's just not good.
Melissa's sister applied some dressing around the thumb to protect it from further damage, but Dr. D makes a very quick diagnosis. The botched attempt at bug bashing has resulted in a serious case of bad karma.
You were trying to harm that innocent.
But instead I harmed myself because it got away.